If you love politics and you are interested in visionary leadership, you should be reading the book From Third Word to First by Lee Kuan Yew. It's one of my Bibles, though a big book, but every page is a lesson in leadership. Singapore's transformation from a small, resource-poor island nation to a global economic powerhouse is often attributed to the visionary leadership of Lee Kuan Yew. His leadership, spanning over 3 decades, was marked by prudent economic policies, a focus on education, and a relentless drive to root out corruption. Singaporeans relied behind his vision for a clean, prosperous, and harmonious society, ultimately propelling their nation to remarkable success. I recommend that book to you. It's about politics and power, and my guest is Honorable Adebayo Babajide, a member of Oyo State House of Assembly, representing Ibadan North Constituency 2. Honorable Babajide, it's good to have you on State Affairs.
Good morning. Good morning. Well, I'm happy to be here as well. I think I should have been here before now, but it's a situation. But today I'm here. I welcome you all.
I'm happy to have you here.
Thank you very much.
You enjoy politics, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
Why do you enjoy politics?
I believe for me it's a call. Because I've never been a politician before, but being a politician today, I believe it's a call for me. Because before coming to be a politician, I've been doing well in my own field. I'm an engineer. So I believe what I've been doing, just antecedents brought me where I am today, because friends came down to come and call me to come and contest on our constituency, which I did, and with the glory of God, I won. That's why I'm here today.
This is your second term in the Oyo State House of Assembly.
Yeah, sure.
You said politics is a call. A call to do what?
Well, for me, I believe it's a call for us to change the society, to make things better than where it is before now, because I believe, and I've been doing so well for my constituency people when I was in my own field. Because before coming down to come and join politics, I work in PZ Cousins, PLC in Lagos. I've traveled all over the states through the company I work with, and never left. When I'm working there, I never left my people out, because I believe where I comes from. I never believe I'm going to be where I am today. So out of where we left, the same wood where we are, the same trenches where we are, I never left them for one reason. When I had a job in Lagos working with PZ, so those things, I believe I left people down there because God picks my call then, and I believe out of the whole people in the hood, I was want to get a job, and I'm doing so well. So I have to attend to my people, because we're in the same trenches together. They needed my help as well. I never left them for once. Some of them that are in politics are the one that called me, oh, if you can be doing this, even though I'm not being a government, let's try and make things possible, that we can be able to come and contest and represent the constituency. I asked them, how did they contest? What did they need to do to contest? Because I never had so I prayed to it, and God led us to where we are today. And I came for the first time, and I contested, and I won, because I believe the good name, what I've been doing, spoke very well then for me. And the person who are contesting on the platform of PDP and Engineer Shema Kende, with the good name he already brought out to the Oyo State before, so it gave us the leverage to leverage it, and with the good name we also project at the youth for ourselves. So that's why we are here today.
You know why I sought you out? I wanted to speak to a young politician, an experienced one for that, after spending 4 years in the Oyo State House of Assembly, and now about to spend another 4 years. I want to know, when you were coming into politics, did you come with a vision? What is that vision?
Well, I have a vision, I have a dream. Because for what I've been doing, I've having an encounter with the people representing us before now, which I believe they are not doing. But when I get there, I find that it's not really, it's very difficult as well. but very dream, very vision for them to make things different, and which we have been doing since the 4 year. I can tell you, and I'll still say it anywhere I am today. For the past since 1999, the Honorable representing my Ibadan North Constituency 2, they should all bring them together and bring my projects out in 4 years, because those are the 10 I campaign of. And I told them, if you cannot find my project, name of my name, less than 2-3 years before another election, please don't vote for me. But I can tell you today, total contribution of the past honorable in my constituency and my 4 year in office, I can tell you my project is alarming. I can mention, and it's a view that I can go and see what I've done in 4 years in my constituency. So that's the thing I plan, because the same trenches I represent, the same trenches I have grown up. I never traveled out of the same hood. All my life on that hood. So I know what we need. I know what the youths need. I know what the community need. So that's why when I was able to elect through my people in the same constituency, I tried my possible best to make sure I did all the projects they can be able to. Even at that, we are a lawmaker. That our main job is to make law and to do oversight. But I always tell you, during the campaign, you can't tell them want to go and make laws alone. You have to tell them what are you going to do for them, because the community, the people needs you. So you have to do project. I can tell you in my own name, my constituency. Today, I can boast of at least a list of 24 boreholes in my constituency.
24 boreholes.
4 years, yeah.
That means your people were thirsty before you were elected. Now they can drink.
I can tell you, these are one of the major things that affect the community: the water, the road. But due to the honorable member that cannot fix the road, we can only facilitate. I can tell you, we have done that, and the empowerment needed for my constituency. Everybody is the different category of needs in all the constituency. Some youth needed jobs, which I'm privileged to have one. If I could not have one, then I could not be where I am today. But the job I have brought me to limelight and be here. So all those things we need to do to empower, to bring people out of poverty, so to do the needful for them at the right time. So that's the thing we are doing.
You have used the word hood about 3-4 times. Hood. You know, what are the kind of boys you have in your hood?
Well, we have a lot of boys. You know, I represent the metropolitan environment. I can tell you the UI environment, the Agbo environment, Bodija, Songo, Mokola, Ijokodo, Agbaje, Bodija. Those are the places that we see people coming. We learn from the educational environment. Even though you don't want to be learning, but from the educational environment you see, you need to do something for yourself. Those are the things. And many times when people, after even we have struggled to go to school, there is no job. And we all know ourselves. We don't know our type. That we've grown up at the same time, we finished school without no job. We know the situation of the country, that the job is not. But due to my handwork, because I studied electrical electronics, and I can tell you, I built an inverter by myself. That is what I did that make the company sort me out. That okay, if you can do this, you can build this. Then I built an inverter that cannot cut off charges. That you just need to go and off the light before you can cut off charges. But the company sourced that for me from my project, and they came to me. And there has been an interview for PZ. Out of 400 people, 4 people are picked up, and I'm part of the 4. So I believe what you build in yourself, they would train us to where we are today. So that's what I'm saying about
that Agbowo hood. The boys in that hood, there are some violent boys in that hood. Have you encountered them?
Yeah, that's how you cannot fish that out anywhere, even though it's not Agbo, anywhere where we are today in Felele here, we have the same thing here. In everywhere we have all such. But the only thing we need to do, we need to let them know these are the things we need to do. If I've not planned for myself, I have a dream for myself, I could not be where I am today. But those are the things we are trying to make things happen for them. And I can tell you today, many of them are also elevated to their better place. Many of them are outside Nigeria, but some that they're not even grown up in that place, they are the outsider coming to come and give a lot of issues in that environment. Because I can tell you, many of the people that owns in Agbo, that bet in Agbo, they are not even more there. We have a new stranger of people coming to that, because no, it's a school environment that people just come from anywhere and just make their living in that environment. So the thing that happens such times when they're having an issue the last time the courts are fighting, we cannot even find our own people there. Well, from outside people will know that, okay, so that people can talk to them and let all these things, because many people are looking for money, people are fighting. So that I think we are trying to copt it, and they can tell you before now it's rampant, but now we are trying to do all our best to copt it up.
You know, when I look at Agbowo, I look at Agbowo complex, and that's within your constituency. What have you done as a member of the Oyo State House of Assembly? Because if Agbowo complex is sorted out, it will shine light on that community. It will create economic development around that zone. As a member of the House, what are you doing to ensure that that complex come to life?
Thank you. My first motion when I was elected to be that's Agbowo Shopping Complex motion that I moved, which our governor did his best to award the contract out to a company. But you know, our governor is a man of a free-minded, that he doesn't give contract to people that I may know, but at least you have a profile. He doesn't need to know you. He approved the contract to him. Okay, to the company. Eventually, the company fucked up all the issues about the Agbowo Shopping Complex. But as today,
okay, young persons are listening, so that we don't use the F word. I know you like hood. That's why I say, man, you are a hood man, right? So, but we are not going to use that language of the hood on radio. So go on.
So I believe the governor has done his best. It's not compulsory, you know who you are giving the contract to, because I believe my governor doesn't do a panking in any contract he's doing. So he give it out, and the company that took the contract, I think he has an issue with both parties, which they brought the contract together. But eventually, as of today, the governor already awarded it to another company, which I already, as at last week Saturday, I was with the governor and I said he has already approved it out, and they are going to move to the site anytime soon. Did you tell the governor not to make the mistake of the past? Yes, because people, I cannot blame him. Because if it's other governors, they could have, okay, who are the people? They don't need to know. But for the governor, I believe you have the capacity to do something. He doesn't need to know you before you can award a contract. But this time around, but the governor should do his due diligence. He is not the one to facilitate a project within each. The Agbowo Shopping Complex belongs to Housing Corporation, and the Housing Corporation, they did all that. They take the contractor. They have checked them well before they pass it to the governor. The governor was not the one to sit down with the contractor, and the OCPA also there to facilitate for the governor to tell them these are because it's not only that company that bid on that contract then, like 4 of them, but they believe that's the best hand they can pick up. And the governor in his own doesn't need to, because he have a capable hand that can work for him. But this time around, I was even involved, and the company that I think is better and have done some things in Oyo State, have been awarded it too. You know, one of your roles is to oversight the governor, right? Yeah. I hope you are not hero worshipping the governor. You are to oversight the governor. Yeah, what you have been doing in your state, as of assembly, have been doing their oversight without any issue on the governor's project. I can tell you today, go and check all the projects the governor is doing. If not 100% by now, the first time it should be in 98% by now, because it's what we believe is going to be helpful for the masses and for the community and for the states in Russia. So we are oversighting, and we are saying that what they are doing is perfect and a good job. Honorable Adebayo Babajide of the Oyo State House of Assembly is on state affairs. He represents Ibadan North Constituency 2 in the House of Assembly. He is here explaining his politics, explaining power. This program is about politics and power. How do Seyi Makinde relate with the House of Assembly? Does he control it? Or you relate, it's a symbiotic relationship? Well, I can tell you it's a symbiotic relationship, because there's nothing the governor is doing. I can say it. He's doing, we're all involved in it. Before you even bring it out, he called the members, he called the assembly to come and see. Let's share the knowledge, let's share the view, let's share the vision before we bring this out. Is it going to be better This what we are doing to be better for the masses of Oyo State. And I can tell you today, the man we are talking about, Sheyi Makinde, is a dream man. He's a visionary man. That everything have been, the brother, it's not compulsory we go on a live and be telling us.
So there are discussions behind the scene.
Before you even bring it out. There are always discussions, but that's the only way you can move the state forward. Because if you're having a rancor on a live, that's not both parties will not move the state forward, and the state is the paramount thing we need to do. So the governor in his wisdom always, I can say, call the house before things comes out. Okay, how do we do this? Bring your own idea. Let's share vision together. And we know all the members of assembly, we are all youth and visionary youth, and we are the youth and useful. Before we bring it out, things will have happened in the background and see, is it going to be betterment for the Oyo State and for the people of Oyo State?
Honorable Babajide, is there any plan to convert the Trans Amusement Park to a housing estate?
Well, as we are saying, I'm just hearing what we are just saying now, but for now I cannot say much about it because that has not been my table.
That's your constituency?
Yeah, it has not come to my table.
Please research it. Is the governor planning to turn Trans Amusement Park into a housing estate?
I'll make my final on that. I'm just hearing for the first time from you because it has not come to the house. Nothing of such I've had in my view.
But it is the story is flying everywhere.
It's possible. You know, this is politics. Either true or false, you should hear it. It's politics.
I will investigate.
Make an investigation too. I will also do mine because it's not my constituency.
And there's also that rumor that Agodi Gardens will also be a housing estate.
That's not even possible because I want Agodi Gardens be well. Let me not say much, but Agodi Gardens still remain there. If it's going to be, that means I didn't go to remove all what has been there to convert this to Agodi, because it's a garden for the youth, it's a garden for the children that everybody goes on festival period and make things happen for the Oyo State.
So if the governor brings such an idea to the table, will you support it?
If you bring I believe the governor, he has a vision. I said before they do many things. They bring it. We have a committee on land and housing. We have a committee on urban that can tell them what they are doing. Is it going to be perfect for the environment or not? So they haven't brought it to the committee.
If the governor talks about it, will you support it?
If it's going to be betterment for the Oyo State, why won't we?
So you will want a housing estate where you have that park in Bodija?
I believe the Agodi Garden we are talking about is very big. Not that alone. From the back of the Obasa, that's another Iguagala. There's a lot of robbery. Even though I have proposed that before now.
Okay.
I want them to at least, all those, if there's a robbery in Obasa, that's where they jump. That's the next jungle the armed robbery jump to, because there's no way, because the bush is too much and it's not being useful for anything.
It's a green zone.
It's a green zone, but at least we should be able to do something with it. For at least that's the idea for the criminals.
Is it to build houses or to maintain the green zone?
In both sides, I believe there's a green zone that we can be able to do, as we see in South Africa, a green zone where you have your houses and a hut for people to go and make a relaxation.
You have any question for Honorable Adebayo Babajide? Is he representing you and you want to say hello? The lines are open. 080 915 510 55. You can call 080 569 98678. You can also call 070 694 93000. Hello, good morning. Did the Oyo State House of Assembly approve a new loan for the government?
Good morning. Good morning.
Abdul Salam from Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Good morning, State Affairs Crew. Good morning, Honorable Babajide.
Morning, sir.
First of all, I want to show my curiosity to you, Edmund. We are talking about election matter, and you only bring you want us to bring someone who is a party to what is on ground. You should have brought someone like Femi Aborisade. I don't know whether he's a party man, and if you must bring a party man, you should have made them three, someone is a member of LP or has sympathy for LP, someone who is a member of PDP or has sympathy for PDP, and someone who is an APC Kakari member or who only have sympathy for. So we could have gotten maybe a balanced report. They used to mention that if election was rigged, how could Obi won in Lagos? It's a kind of a strategy. Tell me what happened to the 3 senators and all the reps, most of the reps in Lagos. The election came out the same day. Obi won as president, but none of his senators won. And I don't know how many of his LP reps that won. But let us pray for a better Nigeria and work towards it. Honorable Babajide, I know him personally. You know, I live at Coca-Cola. I will only ask him to make sure that they do the wish of the people. They should not be all the time be honorable. If there is a way to question the governor, they should do that. If it is for the betterment of the people. And if God wants to do something, ask them for something, and it will be a betterment of the people too, they should follow and do whatever he wants. Thank you.
Thank you, Alhaji Abdusalam from Coca-Cola. You see, Bayo Joe has spoken. It's a discourse that is going on about the tribunal. So who knows the next guest I will bring? It might be a Labour Party guest. It might be a neutral. So we just started the discourse and Bayo Joe has spoken and he has the right to air his views. Whether he's a member of APC or PDP does not matter. One, I brought him as a senior advocate of Nigeria. And he has a right to explain the judgment in his own way. Even if he's a current member of the APC, does not matter. So tomorrow it might be the next person, and that person will explain. That is the beauty of democracy. So he has done his job, and he might not go down well with you, and you are not happy. I feel your pain. And there were those who were happy. Remember, APC also had their followers, and they are happy with Bayo Joe's analysis. If you go on this page, happy, enjoy yourself. You are entitled to it. So perhaps Femi Aborishade will be next. Is Femi Aborishade neutral? Is there a neutral person? It's a below neutral. You know, somebody wrote here, Edmond, don't be an advocate for Labour Party. The way you are questioning Bayo Joe, you are sounding like Labour Party lawyer. You see? That is it. But no discussion meets the